All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I wish it was Saturday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How's everyone out there? Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to this No Man's Sky Monday. We're back on the hunt for the ugliest Sentinel ships we can possibly find. And by ugly, I mean the reverse psychology is that if we look for an ugly ship, we'll find a good-looking ship, which has happened recently. Anyways, how are you guys? Good to see everybody. Thanks for joining us. Let's get the shouts out of the way. So, Cottrell, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. King of GTA Plus, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And, you know, I know that Grand Theft Auto Online, No Man's Sky is not everyone's cup of tea, especially for those that watch my GTA content, but I appreciate you guys being here today nonetheless. Thank you so much. Again, King of GTA Plus, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Carrie, the Hidden Blade, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, you're early. Definitely early. William, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Taylor Max, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. Jacob, thanks for joining us. Nurse Nerd Gamer, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? Pen Lapidari, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Deborah, hello. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Who else do we have out there? Let's see. Yeah, it's back to ugly Sentinel ship hunting. William, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Very sorry to hear that. I hope things get better for you, brother. Again, my thoughts and prayers are with you. You know how it is, man. We always take care of the odd fam here, brother. It's good to see you as always. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully things get better for you, man. Yeah, thoughts and prayers are always with you, brother. Okay, since we are running a bit behind schedule, let's go ahead and start this party, shall we? Let's start things. Now, for anyone else who's here, for anybody who's new here, thanks for joining us. I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. This is a regularly scheduled, Monday live stream of some GTA 5 online. Why? I got GTA 5 on the brain. I have like Grand Theft Auto Online on the brain. This is No Man's Sky, some No Man's Sky shenanigans. We're going to begin with the weekend Nexus mission and get back on the hunt from some ugly Sentinel ships. But I do have a surprise for you guys. I got a surprise for you guys. And I'll show you that as soon as we get in. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. For anybody who's new out there, please take a second, read and follow the channel rules in the description section down below. Very important. I do want to add this one disclaimer. If you're a fellow content creator, there's no self-promotion or self-advertising on my channel during a live stream. Okay? Very important. So please follow that rule. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have out there? Deborah says, how ugly can it... Oh, they're ugly. They're ugly. They're so ugly, they're oogly. Okay, I think we are ready. Let's bring up OBS. And let's bring up the game. Transition. Where is my controller? Dang it. There it is. All right, we are ready. Let's do it. Okay, now, I got a surprise for you guys. I have a surprise for you guys. See, save conflict. Which one is this? Let's see. Last week. We'll keep the local save on that one. Keep that one. Yeah, cross saves have been kind of broken recently. Hey, we got a new sub. Let's go. So who do we have out there? Laxita Kimasha. Welcome to the audience. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in the chat right now. Proper hand salute to our new subscriber. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Okay, let's do this. Let's go with live stream Let's Play. Since we're trying to build up Quicksilver on this account, let's do that. I got a surprise for you guys. Before we start the ugly ship hunt, I do have a surprise for you. So Carrie says, is it a surprise? Is it cake? I love cake. I like cake too. I wish it were. Okay, oh, that's what I was doing here, huh? Yeah, I was checking the supercharged slots on this ship. Ah, hold on. Reload restore point. Let's see. Restore point. Jet Black says GTA is broken more than normal. Freaking GTA, man. I know. Well, you play on PC, so it's probably an issue. Probably an issue with the sessions, because that's been broken since the beginning of the event week. I'm surprised that Rockstar Games hasn't actually done anything about it yet. So this was a B class. Supercharged slots were all over the place. Nothing really special here. So what I'm going to do, I got a surprise for you guys. But before we do that, before we do it, let's go back to the freighter and let's do the weekend Nexus mission. I have a surprise for you guys. Carrie says, dang, no cake. I wish it were cake. Yeah, I was running late today, so I had to eat a really quick meal, not filling, just really quick. So I am not happy right now. I'm very malcontent. Yeah, William, there's been a problem with the GTA doesn't have cross saves. I don't want to talk to you. Shut up. GTA Online doesn't have cross saves, but the matchmaking in public sessions has been broken since this past Thursday. It's been broken since Thursday. Dan Morris, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we got to go to the space anomaly. So Deborah says, how about cookies? Cookies are nice. We could definitely do some cookies. Especially those special Gek cookies. Especially the special Gek cookies. Okay, what we're going to do... first of all, you guys remember this ship? This light Sentinel fighter with the Mohawk. You guys remember this one? I got a surprise for you. Okay, let's go to the space anomaly. Start the weekend Nexus mission. Since we are running a bit behind. Yeah, Pen, exactly. Get those nip cookies, the special cookies. Those special kind of cookies. The ones that give you the munchies. Get the cookies that give you the munchies. Okay, so we got to call up the space anomaly. Alright, here we go. You know, I don't remember what the starship is in this star system. I don't remember what it is. I think we found a good one, though. It's either a good one or it's one with really good supercharged slot convergence on it. I can't remember. Okay, let's go. Let me out of here. Okay, what is the weekend Nexus mission? What do we got? It is an old distress. Rescue a stranded life form. That should be pretty easy. That sounds pretty easy. Well, it sounds easy, but we're probably going to get jumped by a bunch of Sentinels, so let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're going to get jumped by a bunch of Sentinels. Sentinels are going to get major butthurt. So Penn says easy as pie. I like pie. Okay, here we go. So Deborah says it's just 3 Sentinels. Yeah, too easy. We'll melt their face off really quickly. We will definitely melt their face off. So William, I saw your ship at the Game Hub's ship meet. What was it, like 5 days ago? He did a Sunday ship meet, like not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before last. And I saw your ship. That was a pretty nice ship, man. That was a really nice looking ship. So Carrie says, wow, so violent. Yeah, we're going to melt their face off today. Yeah, I saw that ship. That was a really nice looking ship, man. You called it, what was it, the Skinny Devil? It had the skinny wings on it. Skinny wings, tank treads, man. That ship was fire, man. I like that one. That's the one thing we haven't really found during our ship hunts. I haven't seen too many ships with tank treads. Well, with tank tread landing gear, that is. So hopefully, let's see if we get lucky today. Let's see if we can get lucky today. We are hunting for the ugliest freaking Sentinel ships we can find, by the way. And hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. So Deborah says, I like his Corvettes too. He's got some really good Corvettes. He does. My thing is that I don't have the aesthetics. I don't have the sense of aesthetic to make a nice Corvette. I can make a functional Corvette, but usually it looks like a tube of toothpaste. so yeah. All right, so let's find this guy. So William says the only thing wrong with it is the skinny wings. I personally thought the skinny wings looked okay on it. You know, it was funny because the wings, the color with the tank tread landing gear, it all seemed to flow just well. That was a gorgeous ship, man. That's a very nice ship. Random cave, nothing to be suspicious about. Okay, so where's this guy? This is a nice looking planet. Okay, we got to go this way. This is a nice looking planet. I like this one. As we fly into a rock. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Buckle up. Let's go. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody out there, Buckle Up Let's Go is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel. Check him out. Blow that man up with an orbital cannon. Show that man some love. You know how we do it here. Yeah, Morris, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Yes, somebody say pie? Yes, we said pie. Let's go. Ain't nothing wrong with pie. Carrie says Starfield better have improvements. As good as this game, I'm sending Todd an email. Unfortunately, Todd doesn't know how to read emails. Todd does not know how to read emails. And if he does not care, I can tell you. Apparently, found him. Apparently, all of the issues with... yeah, William, exactly. Go get him, Carrie. Go get him. Apparently, all of the issues with Starfield, like the stupid loading screens for everything, that's one of the biggest turnoffs for Starfield. Everything has a freaking loading screen. Everything has a loading screen. Everything has a transition screen, which is stupid because that's the limitation of the Gamebryo engine or the game engine that they use. But the funny thing is that No Man's Sky has had seamless transitions since its release back in 2016, which is why Starfield will never be as good as No Man's Sky. The only thing Starfield has that No Man's Sky really doesn't have is a good, solid story. And that's the one thing I hope that Hello Games will continue to give us in the future. A good, solid story. Okay, here he is. Hey, buddy, what do you need? This dude is transparent. Okay, so melted navigation computer. Part is far beyond repair, but it could be potentially replaced. Okay. So we have to investigate the ship. That's actually a nice looking Explorer. I like this guy's Explorer. That's a good looking Explorer. That's not a bad looking Explorer. It's got light bulbs and TIE fighter style wings, I guess. That's not bad. Aaron Hunt, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you?
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, crap. Yeah, that's actually a pretty nice looking Explorer. Hey, you want to sell your ship? Okay, where is... we got to get buried technology, which should be right here. There it is. I guess we'll take the living slime. I can give that to my living ship. Aaron Hunt says, I hear the best pizza in Tokyo is 400 degrees. Ever been there? Never been there before. Never heard of them. But I can believe it. Sounds to me like it's a brick and mortar. Sounds to me like it's a brick and mortar.
Thermal protection falling.
One of the old school brick and mortar pizza shops. Those are the best. In other words, it's not a chain restaurant. Found it. Okay, analyze. So Morris says, GTA getting kicked. Get lobby. What's that? GTA lobby is broken when just watching Jackknife Finnegan. It kicked him out when he was doing dispatch. I think the problem has to do with dispatch work. Because remember, all of this random kicking out of public sessions didn't happen until the weekly update hit. I had it happen to me one time. I experienced it once. Dang, we got to go all the way over there? We got to go to a whole nother planet? Hey, can I buy your ship, buddy? You got a nice looking Explorer. So where's my ship? Hold it. That dude's... I got to go all the way to another planet. What is that all about? Yeah, Aaron Hunt, that pizza place sounds like one of those old school brick and mortar pizza shops that's not a franchise. Those are usually the best places to get pizza. Like the Domino's pizza is okay, Pizza La is okay, Pizza Hut is okay, but you know, they're all chain restaurants, and because they're chain restaurants, they have a... they're not bad. They're better than the pizza chain restaurants in the States, but they're still chain restaurants. The specialty shops here in Japan, you can't beat them. They're really good. That's crazy. Yeah, the public lobbies in GTA Online are just, they stay broken now. They're really broken. I had the, I'd gotten kicked from a public lobby once. I got kicked one time. And it was a shame because I tried to record getting kicked from a lobby again, but no one knows what triggers it. We honestly don't know. Whether it's... I think it's the dispatch work that's doing it, but a lot of players have tested it, and they haven't been able to get it to work again, or get it to happen again. So Decoded says, hi, I posted a fabricated hauler on No Man's Sky Coordinate Exchange. You can check it out if you want. It's got 4 supercharged slots. Nice! And this is a hauler that you built yourself, huh? That's pretty cool, man. So Morris says, my favorite pizza was a random food truck. I saw the lady made everything from scratch. It was really good. Hey, food trucks are pretty awesome, aren't they? Food trucks are really good. Japan has its food trucks. They have food trucks here. Usually they are, I guess you could say they're in special event areas. They're not all over the place. Ouch. So they sent me all the way to another planet just for this. That is so wrong. Oh, these guys? We got to fight these guys. Oh, that'll be easy. That's easy enough.
Extreme Sentinel planet.
Oh, this is... Oh, God. Says defeat the drones. Okay. Get wrecked. All right, give me your stuff. That is the biggest freaking fart cloud I've ever seen in my life. That's the biggest cloud of fart. That is the biggest cloud of fart I've ever seen in my life. A big, just green fart cloud. Bro, this game is trolling. That was the biggest fart cloud I had ever seen. That cloud was huge. Okay, here we go. Somebody had some really bad gas. Yeah, Pan, exactly. We just got crop dusted. That was the biggest fart cloud I'd ever seen. Yay! Navigation computer. DJ Bones, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Deliver the decrypted part. Okay, return to the crash site. Let's go. Yeah, that's, you don't want to get crop dusted by that one. You don't want to get crop dusted by that cloud. That was the biggest cloud of fart I've ever seen. You'll know when you got crop dusted if you walk through that cloud. It's over. Okay, so where is our target? Stuart Laker, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to get crop dusted by that thing. That was the biggest fart cloud I had ever seen in my entire life. Now, apparently, that planet was dissonant. Oh. Hold on a second. Discoveries? Apparently, that planet was dissonant. Hold on a second. Hold on. It was an extreme Sentinel planet. Deathly green anomaly. Infested. That's not dissonant. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, the echolocator was pinging, so I said, is that planet dissonant? It's probably marking a location that's in another star system. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So where's our pilot who seems to be unable to pilot his ship? The guy who can't fly his ship without crashing. He's got a really nice looking Explorer. I kind of like that one. So buckle up, let's go says, FYI, there's a trap base on that crashed ship planet. I couldn't get out, had to restore a point and do the entire mission over. Interesting. You know what? That's been a problem recently, hasn't it? Yeah, troll bases. So buckle up, let's go. Next time something like that happens, you should be able to just go to your quick menu and report the base. You should be able to just go to the click menu, find the base, which should be listed in the quick menu, and report it. And take a picture, and that should delete it. GTA 5, thanks for joining us. What's that? Rockstar Services not doing very well today. I haven't logged in today. I haven't logged into GTA 5 at all today. So I have to make a video later on tonight, so we'll find out. If you're trying to play in a public session, I could definitely see that being a problem. Public sessions have been broken since the beginning of the event week. Okay, buddy. Here's your stupid nav computer. All right, Traveler seems surprised to see me. Their eyes search mine, wondering why I'm here and how I have found them. I just talked to him like 5 minutes ago. What is your problem, buddy? Here, take your nav computer and get out of here. What the? What did I just see? What did I just see? Somebody explain to me what I just saw. No wonder he broke his freaking ship. He was flying the wrong way. Did you guys just see that? Oh my gosh. He just flew. You're supposed to fly in the air. You're supposed to fly towards space, not fly further into the ground. I guess down is up and up is down. I don't know. Oh my God, that was funny. That was legit funny. Let's get his free stuff. He ain't going to need it. Let's get the free stuff. Let's get all the free stuff. We don't need that. Yeah, William, No Man's Sky. It just works. That was funny. Okay, nothing found. We've already scoped that out. Okay, we're out of here. So Morris says, I know Rockstar servers are crazy today. I was watching Jackknife and he kept getting kicked out, so he gave up and played something else. So Morris, let me ask you, was he playing in an invite-only session or playing in a public session? Let's go to the space station before we wrap up the expedition. Before we wrap up the weekend mission, that is. Let's go to the space station and check out the multi-tool. So GTA 5 says if you buy a police car at the car meet, it changes color. I heard about that. Somebody put up a video on that. I don't do FOMO anyway, so I wasn't going to buy it. But I guess that's a thing. King Solomon, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? So yeah, my question is whether or not Jackknife was playing in an invite-only session or a public session. If he was playing public, then yeah, chances are the matchmaking has been really broken. Matchmaking has been quite broken. Hold up, pardon me for a sec. I gotta open the window. For whatever reason, the temperature here in Japan kicked up to like 11 billion. It's freaking hot outside. Let me crack the window open a little bit. Turn on the fan, let some fresh air in this mofo. There you go, that's better. Okay. So Aaron Hunt says, everything okay from the earthquake last week? Heard when I got caught up on the stream last week. No, everything's fine, man. Thank you so much for asking. As a matter of fact, it was a magnitude 5 way up north. It was way up north in Japan. I can't remember. I think it was closer toward the Tohoku prefecture, but it was like a magnitude 3 down here. And what it was one of those, it was a quick like 2-second jolt. It lasted for like 2 or 3 seconds. It didn't last very long, but it was like somebody took the whole house and shook it. That's pretty much what it was like. Anybody that lives in California knows exactly what that's like. Okay, we got to check out the multi-tool. Yeah, William, it was a 5.4. It was enough to catch my attention, that was a sure. It definitely caught my attention. Ew, ugly multi-tools. All right, let's go. All right, let's go to the space anomaly. So Penn says I had to put the AC in the window. It was 84 plus over the weekend. Are you already really 84 plus? So Penn, where do you live? Yeah, this weekend it was pretty warm. It had rained. It literally rained for the past 3 days. From like Friday to let me take it back. From like Wednesday to like Friday or Saturday, it rained for 3 days, and it was ridiculously humid. So the temperature kicked up. So Penn says just south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and really 84 degrees already. God, that's not good. Okay. Now remember, I got a surprise for you guys, and I was really, really shocked to find this one. And thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Let's get that money. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the temperature, it's about just under 70 degrees here, but it gets really hot in my office. Especially when I've got monitors and computers running at the same time. Yeah, Penn, it's going to be stupid hot this year. It is. Okay, give me the stuff. That 1,800 Quicksilver. Give me that money. Put that in the ship. Put those together. We got some random O2.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
That was weird. That was weird. Okay, so what is this? Oh, that's a shield unit, huh? Ah, okay. That's shields. Nice. And why do I have 3 stacks of freaking inverted mirrors in here? What is going on here? So Morris says, I hate summer. It's too hot. Yeah, I am not a fan of summer. Fall, spring and fall all day long for me. Okay, we're done. Let's grab the teleporter. Never ever take the never ever get back in your ship and head back to your regular system after completing a weekend Nexus mission. Especially if you're going to your freighter. It'll glitch out. Okay, let's go, people. Let's go back to the freighter. Again, I got a surprise for you guys. I was shocked to find it. Okay, freighter. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're just doing some No Man's Sky Monday. We're back on the ugly ship hunt. Now, something I mentioned earlier, not earlier, but something I mentioned during a previous No Man's Sky stream. I know you guys have asked about ship meets, doing starship meets during for No Man's Sky. Normally, I don't do multiplayer gameplay on my channel, and shit. That's mostly because of the just the inherent security flaws or security exploits in a peer-to-peer, peer-to-peer networking network type game such as this. Because No Man's Sky servers, just like Grand Theft Auto servers, they don't host matchmaking; they only facilitate it. But I'm not sure if there are cheat menus or mod menus out there for No Man's Sky that would allow another player to, snipe your public IP address or steal login credentials. Because No Man's Sky is programmed differently than Grand Theft Auto. So Penn says, sounds like you got a squid. It's not a squid, but, well, you'll see it. You'll see. If I can find my other ship. I wish it were a squid, but let's see here. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to know where to find this ship, hold on. If you guys want to know where to find this Sentinel ship right here, this one, let me know. For the life of me, I couldn't remember which planet I found this ship. I remember where I found it now. I remember where I found it. So just let me know if you guys want this one. This is a medium Sentinel fighter, dorsal and ventral stabilizers, heavy wings, and bladed skirt wings. Double-bladed wings, actually. With dorsal and ventral thrusters, too. So this one is very nice, with wingtip thrusters. Anyways, remember I told you guys that when I get a chance, I'm going to hunt for this light Sentinel fighter. Because I like the way this ship looked. I know some players don't like the dorsal stabilizer because it's a Mohawk. Some people don't like the Mohawk on this style of ship, but this is a light Sentinel fighter with bat wings. Yeah, with bat wings. Ventral pincers with thrusters. So this one is a C-class, not that one. This one. This one is a C-class, okay? So Morris says, I used to live in Las Vegas and in the 90s. I like it there, but it was way too hot in the summer. Well, when you're talking about someplace like Las Vegas, at least it's dry heat. It's dry heat. It's not humidity. Dry heat I can deal with because you can always sweat and perspire to cool off, Wet heat, when it's just humid, there isn't a damn thing you can do. There's nothing you can do. So Pen says, I found the exact ship. You found the exact ship? I'll show you where you can get a better one. So let's go to the Terminus. Yeah, I decided to hop on late last night and said, you know what? Let me go hunt for that C-Class. Recent. That's the one. That's the one. I had to think for a second. That's the one. If we can ever get there. This is the El Cupolos Galaxy. So, I have a base here. I actually have a Sentinel camp here on this planet, and decided to hunt for this ship. And look at this. Yeah. Well, yeah, your eyes aren't deceiving you. Your eyes don't deceive you. That's exactly what it is. William, your eyes don't deceive you. This was a first find. Yeah, this S-Class, this is an S-Class. First find. Yeah, unlock the base, search for a dissonant signal. This is what popped up, this S-Class. I said, you got to be kidding me.
Thermal protection falling.
Now, what I haven't done, let's build a base. Let me move my ship first. Yeah, S-Class. Guitar Guy 80, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Let's move the ship. Let's see here. Move that out of the way. And what we're going to do is drop a structure. We're going to drop a structure here. What I don't know, Guitar Guy 80, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Everybody out there, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel, check him out, show that man some love. You know how we do it here. Always support the Odd Fam, people. Always support the Odd Fam. Let's drop a base. Drop the base. Boom. We're dropping that base. Yeah, so William, I was pretty shocked to find that. S-Class out of the box. And I've been wanting to hunt for that ship for the longest time, and I finally found one. But what I'm going to do is let's set up a structure. Let's get some. Let's get a door. Put a door on that mofo. A ramp. Windows, because I like windows. Actually, I hate Windows. Windows 11 sucks. All right, let's get some power. What we're going to do is take this thing up to the space station and check out its supercharge slots. Hopefully they're pretty good. Hopefully. And battery. And last but not least, save point. Okay, there we go. Let's make a restore point. All right, what do we got? Yeah, William, I was shocked. I was shocked. And I hopped on. I said, so what do we got? What the? Seriously? Seriously. I couldn't find this S-Class on stream. I couldn't find this one on stream. Seriously? I said, nobody in chat's going to believe me. So, no one in chat's going to believe me. All right, so let's go. What do we got? Brain and Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay, so this could be a 3+1. Supercharged slots are either here or here. Hopefully not here. Hopefully not here. So let's hope this is a 3+1. Let's hope this is a 3+1. Okay, compare and claim. All right, let's get up to the station and check this thing out. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. Supercharged slots could be all over the place. Could be. Hopefully that's not the case. Corvette workshop nearby says, okay, whatever, let's go. Whatever. Nearby system. Yeah, I was like, nobody in chat's going to believe me. William says it's going to be 1, 1, 1, and 1. No, William's going to be half, 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 and half. It's going to be half. It's going to have like half a supercharged slot. Okay, so let's see what we got. Let's check it out. Let's switch difficulty to free. Okay, what do we got? And we'll revert to save anyway. And I'll give you guys glyphs and coordinates once we're finished with this. That's if you want this ship, of course. Okay, augments. Ha ha, look at that. Not bad. Not bad. It's an R3+1. Not bad. That is not bad at all. Okay, A-Pen, we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless to you. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. That is not bad. At least they're not all over the place. You could get some pretty good damage with this one. You could get some really good damage with this one. And some decent shields, too. Yeah, William, R3+1, not bad. That ain't bad. That is not bad, okay? All right, restore point.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, next. Okay, so if you guys want this ship, camera, here we go. Turn the freaking lights on. What the hell, dude? That's better. Okay, there it is. So if you guys want this style of Sentinel ship, this is a light Sentinel fighter, triple thruster, dorsal Mohawk style stabilizer. Dorsal Mohawk style stabilizer, bat wings. Ventral pincer with thrusters. This is a light Sentinel fighter, orange and black. I think the colors work on this one. You guys let me know what you think about this one. Sound off in the chat. This ship is located in the El Cupolos galaxy. This is El Cupolos, galaxy number 11. So if you guys want this ship, just come here. So William says, now if it wasn't Elvis and orange, maybe. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, the glyphs, or location I should say, is minus 19.76 and minus 146.30. Remember, this is the El Cupolos galaxy. There is a base in the area, so just in case you guys want that ship, come get it. This would make a very nice daily driver. Okay, where's my base computer? We got to upload the base. Capture a new picture. Thank you. Can we lighten the place up? I hate it when I hate taking pictures at dark. All right, there we go. And upload. Perfect. Okay, before we go, we got to get some of those radiant shards, because radiant shards are money. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yep, give me that radiant shard. Give me that. Stop sandbagging on me. Give me that radiant shard. Give me that. Give me them shards. Do I have one of those on this multi-tool? I can probably make one. Oh, never mind. Always get your radiant shards. Before we go, let's grab a couple of those because those things are worth some money. Watch out for the creepy brain creature thing over there. Sack Venom, would you guys see 3 stars somewhere? There was 3 stars? Hold on. Hold on. Where? Hold on. Let's go back to the ship. Hold on. Excuse me, Mr. Dinosaur thing. Get out of the way. Get out of here. Let's go back to the ship. This is a hot planet, so it could be sack venom. Yeah, I think you're right. Let's take a... What is this? Oh, it's metal fingers. It's metal fingers. Let's go get it. It's metal fingers. Yes, please. Let's go get it. Yeah, give me them metal fingers. Yes, please. Ouch. Definitely better than sack venom. Sack venom sucks. Give me that. Got a whole bunch of oxygen. We're pretty set on oxygen. We don't need any of that. Are you serious? It's a whole 2 metal fingers. Yeah, there's a whole 2 metal fingers over here. What? There we go. All right, well, that's not bad. All right, nice. Yeah, I have a C-class multi-tool specifically for mining resources, and nothing else. Okay, okay, we can leave. Okay, so the ugly starship hunt begins as of right now. Deborah says, of course it's metal fingers. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? You know, I think we would be asking for too much if it were, let's say, for example, curious deposits.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Seriously? It's out of gas. Hold on. We need biofuel reactor and some carbon.
Technology recharge.
All right. Okay, done. Okay, the ugly starship hunt begins right now. Let's go back to the freighter. So here's what we're hunting for today. If we find a good-looking ship, one thing I noticed during the Game Hub's, excuse me, during its live stream, there were several players that had some really good-looking Sentinel ships with the dorsal. They had dorsal pincers and tank tread landing gear. Dorsal pincers, tank tread landing gear, and some heavy wings. I saw quite a few ships with that configuration. So if we get lucky, hopefully we can find something like that. Yeah, Morris, exactly. All you got was 2 metal fingers. I can expect that in GTA, but not in No Man's Sky, right? Okay, we don't have a base in this system. I don't remember what the Sentinel ship was for this for the star system. But I'm pretty sure it was ugly. This is a dissonant system, so Before we go, what was the Sentinel ship in this system? Let's take a really quick look. What was the ship in this star system? I can't remember. Let's go check it out. I can't remember. Yeah, I legit don't remember. So William says I have a few of those ships. So Williams, Deborah says most of the time was ugly. I know they were, but for the life of me, I don't remember what this ship looked like for this star system. Well, let's go check it out. Let's find out. Yeah, we won't land or anything like that because I'm pretty sure we scoped it out. And thank you guys for sticking with us. We're on the hunt for ugly Sentinel ships today. And I'm pretty sure that the Sentinel ship for this system is pretty ugly. Pretty sure it's ugly. Okay, so what do we got? Yeah, we won't bother landing or anything like that. So William says, pincers top with tank feet. I have a few of those. Yeah, I saw quite a few of those ships during the Game Hub ship meet. I said, you guys got some nice looking ships. I said, you guys got some really nice looking ships. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. Light Sentinel fighter, dorsal and ventral stabilizers. That's it. A key fob with stabilizers. Okay. That's what it was. Okay. So now we know what it is. Now we know what it is. It's a key fob with stabilizers. That's why we left it. Okay, never mind. Reload. Yeah, no need to waste an echolocator on one of those. Or carrier AI fragment. No need to waste.
Inventory full.
There we go. Just need to close the window, turn off the fan. That way the neighbors don't yell at me. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go back. Freighter. It's funny, I thought I created a restore point on the freighter, but I guess not. Buckle Up Let's Go says, was able to catch a ride to Galaxy 256 last week. Fun times. Nice. Yeah, apparently the only way you can get a taxi service going is if you have a solid Discord, or if you have a way to link up with someone that has access to Galaxy 256. I know Ricey's Emporium, they have a really good Discord community where they have a taxi service that will get you to, I think, every galaxy in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Speaking of which, speaking of Ricey's Emporium, anybody out there watch Ricey? Anybody out there watch Ricey? I haven't. YouTube is really funny with its recommendations. I haven't seen any recommendations for Ricey's Emporium in quite some time, and I know that I am subscribed to him. I know I'm subscribed to his channel, but for whatever reason, I haven't seen any recommendations for Ricey's Emporium. So William says not for a ride now. Huh. Oh, not for a while now. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him do a any of his ship meets or any of his community meetups in a while. I know Ricey's got a normal job. You know, heaven forbid. You know, he's got a normal job. So I know he's really busy. But Ricey, Captain Steve, you guys. I think some of you guys were here when during one of my GTA live streams last year in late 2025, Miyogi brought Captain Steve over to one of my live streams, and I was super stoked, man. I was like, holy cow, dude, that's Captain Steve. Yeah, we were playing GTA at the time. We weren't doing No Man's Sky. But I thought that was pretty awesome. Okay, so we're here. We're trying to go there. Let's go this way. Okay, 2-star Korvax. Let's go check it out. So Stuart Laker says, not that I've used it, but the Game Hub has a taxi service. Oh, does he? Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, well, that's good to know. So Guitar Guy 80 says Professor Cynical stopped by one of my streams. Nice. That's awesome. Professor Cynical's actually stopped by here quite a few times too. He has. Super cool dude, man. Super cool, super chill, down-to-earth guy. You know, Jason plays, Captain Steve, Ricey's Emporium, Professor Cynical. All these guys are they're really awesome, down-to-earth people. Love those dudes, man. Love them. Survival Bob is hilarious. That dude's funny. Zane's World is chill. The Game Hub has got some of the best freaking music and cinematics I've ever seen. I am genuinely jealous of the Game Hub's ship meets. I'm serious. I'm genuinely jealous. He's got the best music. He's got the best cinematics. You know, that dude's freaking, he's amazing. Game Hub is amazing. Okay, let's go. Hold on. We didn't even scan the system yet. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, I'll be happy to provide a ride if anyone needs it. I might have to hit you up on that one. We might have to hit you up on that. Okay, we got to scan the system. All right, what do we got? Upload and terraforming. Uh-oh. No planetary fauna, which means this system could be a bust. Let's see if there's another dissonant system or dissonant planet on the system. In the system. Airless. Aggressive. Flourishing. Nope. This star system is a bust. We're out of here. Yeah, William Dupree. He's got some of the best music and the best cinematics for his ships. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, I put a base on a dissonant that I found with 4L key fob. You found the key fob with 4L? Bro, I'm jealous. It's funny because the medium key fob that I found has a 3+1. It's got a 3+1. I am legit jealous. Yeah, this star system is a bust. There are no Sentinel ships here. So back on the hunt. We can go down. That's what she said. Okay, that's a 1-star Viking. I guess we can go there. Yeah, that is an excellent find, man. Buckle Up says, Buckle Up Let's Go says, Galaxy 256, 4 connected slots in L shape. Key fob, Diplo bird, Diplo hexagon. Nice. So there are the glyphs if you guys want to find that 4L key fob. So buckle up, let's go. What color is it? So it starts as a B class. Nice. Well, we know how to make some nanites, so that's not a problem. Just out of curiosity, what color is it? All right, scan the planet. Or scan the system, that is. Infected dust bowl. It is infested, but it's infected. Icy. Infested. 2 infested planets, decaying nuclear, miasmatic. This star system sucks already. What do we got here? 6 fauna. Okay, mark it. Let's go. This is a 1-star system, so I'm not expecting much in terms of the multi-tools, but let's go check it out. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you guys haven't done so, please hit hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, this is a 1-star system, so not expecting a whole lot. So Deborah says, "Do you want to go and check it out, William?" So Deborah, I'm guessing you have a way to get to Galaxy 256. All right, let's go check out the multi-tool. Nice looking space station here. Nice gunmetal and orange going on. What do we got? Okay. Okay, so check that out. A-class 2 connected supercharge slots. Oh. A-class 2 connected supercharge slots. So this... This could be a minimum. It's a minimum of 2. This could be a 3+1. This multi-tool could be a 3+1. Interesting. That one could be a 3+1. What about this one? B class. Okay. Has a scatter blaster. That's nice. Oh, hold on a second. Let me check one thing. I got to check discoveries. Let's see. Catalog. Technology. Weapons. X-class upgrades for the neutron cannon. So they are the same. X and S class are the same. Scatter blaster. Scatter blaster. X class is superior. This is pulse spitter. S class. Okay, X class are superior. Okay, all right. Yeah, I keep getting those mixed up. Neutron cannon, X and S class upgrades are the same. So you don't need the X class upgrades for the neutron cannon. All right. Let's see if they got neutron cannon upgrades here. Why not? Where's the multi-tool guy? So Deborah says, I walked to Galaxy 256 by myself. That's a long walk. So Deborah says, I found it on the anomaly portal. Oh, Mick B, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today, brother? Good to see you. Oh, let's back up a bit. Let's back up. Yeah, if I miss somebody out there and chat's not being done on purpose, just sound off again for me without spamming, and we'll get caught up. Mick B, it's good to see you, brother, as always. Thanks for stopping by today. And happy Easter to you too, Mick B. Good to see you, man. So Buckle Up Let's Go says it was bright yellow. Ooh, that's a nice one. So Deborah says, I found it on the anomaly portal and walked through on 3 different saves. Interesting. Okay, what do we got? Javelin, Scatter Blaster. I think I got enough Scatter Blaster upgrades. I think we got enough for Scatter Blaster, so nah. Now, positron? Positron is different. Let's see if you got a positron upgrade for me. Photon, cyclotron, positron. Yes, please.
Product received.
I'll take that. Okay. Hey, check that out. We got a Raven. Hold on. Let's scope out this guy's ship. We got an armored Raven in here. Hold on a second. Hey, Mick B, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, brother. Good to see you. Everybody out there, Mick B is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, and show him some love, man. It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Let's check out this orange Raven. Why is everything orange in this game today? Everything has been orange. What the crap, dude? Everything is orange. I mean, it's nice, but it's orange and chrome, but dang, everything is orange. How much you want for this ship? First of all, what do you got? Everything is freaking orange today. Okay, make an offer. Ooh. Ooh. Hoo, hoo. It's got orange crescent sails. It has orange crescent sails. Oh my goodness. How much you want for this? Hey, Mick B, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. So Deborah says, a nice deep purple would be great. I know, right? Jason plays purple. But, I mean, come on. These are crescent. Hold on a second. Negotiate. How much you want for this? Yeah, 5 mil. It's a C-class, but... Yeah, William, it's way too much orange, but, I mean, come on. Look at them sails, man. That is like the most... That's the most orange solar ship I've ever seen. All right, since everybody's hating on orange today, we'll leave it. We'll leave it alone. 5.8 mil, that's not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Get the junk out of my inventory. Get that out of here. All right. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's a lot of orange. So why is everything orange today, man? What is going on here? It's a good-looking ship, but it's just, wow. We're talking Tangerine Dream levels of orange right there. Okay, here we go. Remember, this is a 1-star Viking system. So not expecting a whole lot. Not expecting a great deal. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So William says, if the Sentinel ship is orange, I'm going to bed. I know, right? That is a lot of orange, man. Even the solar sails were orange. Even the sails were orange. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, the UK had an ad with, you know, when you've been, what is that, tangoed, then a crazy person smeared orange paint on someone's face. To what? To what end? What exactly? What was that commercial about? Oh, heck no. Didn't we just find this thing? I swear, we just found this ship. Oh my God. We didn't make a U-turn, did we? Hold on a second. Yeah, we just found a ship that looked like this one. Yeah, it was in the pirate system. So Cottrell, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Cottrell says, I'm thinking about messing around and making an all-black solar. See if I can come up with something nice. Oh, you can definitely do it. You can definitely do it. The solars, or not solars, but you can paint the ship any color you want. I think the solar sails, however, are a fixed color. But the rest of the ship, you can totally paint it any color you want. I swear we just found this ship. Yeah, well, there you go, people. Here's ugly ship number 2 for today. Ugly ship number 2. Light Sentinel fighter, hammerhead. Dorsal and ventral tie stabilizers. This thing is oogly. Yeah, we're not even going to stop for this one. We're leaving. Run. Reload. We're leaving. So Guitar Guy 80 says it was to advertise a drink, Tango. A fizzy orangeade.
Inventory full.
You know what? They sell that here. I think they sell that here in Japan. So William says you can choose the sail color. Okay. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I thought the color of the sails were fixed. But okay, that's good to know. That's actually good to know. Okay, we're leaving. Let's go back to the space anomaly. Let's go back to the freighter. Yeah, this system was a bust. So we are 2-0 today. 2-0. Yeah, Morris. It's so ugly it makes a blind person cry. Yep. It's so ugly it makes Mick Jagger say that's some ugly stuff, right? You got an ugly ship. You got an ugly ship. Buckle Up, Let's Go says a black solar with purple sails would be sick. It would be, actually. It would be pretty sick. Okay, we're here. Yep, this star system is a bust. We're gone. We're out of here. That ship was a whole lot of nope. Okay, we went down first. Let's go up. If the core is that way, let's go this way. The core is that way. Let's go this way. Okay. Outlaw Dissonant. Let's check it out. We just found an Outlaw Dissonant system. Let's go check it out. We might get lucky. Might get lucky again. Or we might find the ugliest S-class ship ever. Anything is possible. It's kind of funny, we're like really, really close to the galactic core, but so far this entire sector of space is still uncharted. And we're in the starter galaxy. So, very interesting. Okay, what do we got? Upload discoveries, charred, Sub-Zero. Oh, that sucks. Market. Petrified. Bleak. Tenfana. Might be better to go to this planet instead. Let's go to that planet instead. The Nest. The hell is the Nest? Boggy Planet. Vile Brood. Okay. All right, we got it marked. Let's go. This is an outlaw system, so maybe we can get lucky. Hold on. We got something we can drop off. Hold on a sec. We got to drop off some upgrades. This is positron. We can actually plug that in our ship. Get rid of this. Okay, let's go. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay, where's my ship? There it is. Found it. Okay, let's hit up the space station, check out the multi-tool, and go from there. Johnny Wick, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. How are you, man? Thanks for stopping by. So Deborah says, I turned multiplayer off for exploration and things like S-class pirate freighter battles for claiming, so I won't have them taken from me. That's why I usually play solo whenever I'm hunting for starships and multi-tools. Now, if, let's say, for example, you are playing in multiplayer and someone joins your session, your save iteration that is, and they happen to take like a really good multi-tool or starship away from you, it will respawn. They usually respawn, but they take a long, long time. They take a long time to respawn. It's been 2+ years and there are multi-tools that still haven't respawned yet. On this save at least. What do you got for me, buddy? Light support movement. Plasma, bolt caster.
Product received.
Shield. Neutron cannon. Javelin. Starship. Shields. Pulse engine. Pulse spitter.
Product received.
Okay. Yeah, I like to grab random upgrades because there is a way to duplicate these things now. I'm not going to do a video on it because I don't want Hello Games to patch it. Okay, go. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got. This is an outlaw dissonant system. Let's see if we can get lucky. Let's see if we can get lucky. So Morris says VR face. Stuart Laker says, went through Euclid in the story, a line, and ended up in Eisentam now. I need to get to galaxies 2 through 9. If you travel through Euclid, if you travel through the galactic cores in order, you'll get through 2 through 9 in order. But you have to go through the actual galactic core. Or the center of the galaxy to do it. Yeah, it's kind of why I'm taking my sweet time about getting to the galactic core for Euclid here. Because I know the next galaxy over probably has some really good ships. So William says Galaxy 2 Hilibert's kind of a bust. Not much going on there. So William, what's bust about that doesn't sound right. What's bust about it? They sent us to the icy planet anyway. Man, I hate this game. I hate it. They sent us to the icy planet anyways. Not a whole lot going on in terms of ships or anything, or... Well, it can't be as bad as Calypso. Calypso just sucks. So what do we got here? I can't even tell. Oh my god, they get worse. What is it with this ship? Hold on a second, hold on. What is it with this stupid, I swear. This is the third one in a row. Did you guys see this? This is the third freaking ship in a row. I swear. The third. We just found the third. Oh my gosh. I am speechless. I'm speechless. What color is this thing? Yeah, it's all black just like the last two. Just like this is the what? This is the third one. The same ship. It's a little different, but it's Guitar Guy 80. What is going on here? It's the same freaking ship. 3-star systems in a row. I bet it's an S-class. Let's land and check this thing. I bet it's a freaking S-class too. It'll probably be a freaking S-class. What the hell is going on here? Buckle Up, Let's Go says Sentinel Groundhog Day. Yeah, exactly, right? So Morris says, William says you're being trolled. There is some shenanigans at play here, man.
Falling.
Okay, and it's a freaking A class. And it's an A class. And yeah, Deborah, the dog followed me home. Yeah, just follow me to 2 different star systems. And it's an A class. This ain't funny. This ain't funny. This is not fun. I am not laughing. Hey, Hello Games, you guys don't see me laughing here. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80 is going to have 4 connected supercharge slots. Yeah, this I got to see. What kind of scrap do we have here? We'll take your crappy Pugnium. Okay, I know there's like 1 or 2 of you weirdos out there that like this kind of ship. All right. This is a light Sentinel fighter. Dorsal, ventral, TIE fighter style stabilizers. That is it. What you see is what you get. No wings. This ship is so ugly it's oogly. It's so ugly that the receipt is just an apology letter. That's how bad it is. Oh my gosh. This is the third. This is the third ship that I found that looks exactly like this. They're triplets. They come in triplets. If you guys like this style of ship, and for the life of me, I don't know why you would. The glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, shut up, lady. This is an A-class located at minus 5.47 and plus 32.51. If you want this stupid ship, come get it. What the crap, dude? Oh my god, let's drop a save beacon. Because I know there's like 1 or 2 weirdos out there that like this ship. Yeah, we're going to take this thing up to the space station and check it out. It gets worse. It actually gets worse. Wow. Color. Shut up, lady. Stop talking to me.
Technology recharge.
All right, let's get this monstrosity up to the station and scrap it. Oh my gosh. It gets worse. It gets worse. Brain Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay, so probably a 4T. This thing is probably a 4T. I bet it's a 4T. Let's get this thing up to the station. If it's a 4T, we can't scrap it. We cannot scrap this ship if it's a 4T. He says maybe take it to the spaceship car wash. A car wash wouldn't save this ugly ship. Not even a car wash would save this thing. Oh, crap, dude. So William says it's going to be scattered. It probably will be, but knowing my luck, it's probably a 4T. So Morris says if the next one is the same, it's definitely Groundhog Day. Yeah, I know, right? It's the right color. Everything else is just busted on this ship. Where are the wings? Give me some wings. And I'm talking chicken wings here. Give me some chicken wings. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. This is the third ship that looks exactly like this with this appearance. The same freaking ship. All right, difficulty. I gotta see this. Yeah, this has been the trolliest live stream ever so far. This is ridiculous. All right, Starship Outfitter, what do you got for me? All right, upgrade this thing to an S-Class. Okay. So Stuart Laker says I have one of them that I'm going to use for galaxy hopping. That's actually a really good idea. Typically, if I'm galaxy hopping or going through galactic cores, what I'll do is find a busted, just a completely broken and busted system ship, and I'll use that. I'll fix the engine and pulse drive and the launch thrusters on it, and I'll take that ship because it's broken anyways. So whenever you fly through a galactic core, it just breaks all of your technology. Okay, we don't want to find upgrades. We know already. All right, here we go. Okay. I called it. I called it. A 3+1. This ugly AF starship is a 3+1. I called it. I called it. Yeah. He says, just because it has better hyperdrive range. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, 3+1. I called it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew the other supercharged slots were down here. Oh my gosh. Well, now we have a dilemma. It's not really a dilemma. I am not keeping that ugly AF ship. We're not keeping that ship. That thing is ugly. It's ugly. I'm sorry. I don't care. It's ugly. We're getting rid of it. Goodbye. Yes, just leave. Go. We're getting rid of it. I don't care if it is a 3+1. Yeah, William. Worth documenting, not worth hunting. It says not even worth documenting. It's ugly. Restore. Actually, no. We don't need to do that. Hold on. Yeah, we're scrapping this ship. This thing is no. Just stop it. Just stop. Okay, get this thing out of here. Get this thing out of here. Okay, begin salvage analysis. All right. And that's one of the reasons why I left it a save beacon there. So if you guys want that ship with a 3+1 supercharged slot, you know where to find it. Okay. Daily driver. Let's go. We checked the multi-tool already, didn't we? We did not check the multi-tool? Let's go check it out. I thought we checked the multi-tool. Yeah, it's a crap C-class. Nothing special. And because this is an outlaw system, we can't just teleport back over to the freighter. We got to fly there. Unbelievable. Yep, 3+1. I knew it. I swear, I knew it. Yeah, let's hit up the space intergalactic terminus and sell some stuff. All right, so we want to sell compressed indium scrap.
Units received.
Keep the chlorine, Starship AI valves.
Units
and spool of nanocables.
Units received.
And everything else, I guess we will hold on to. All right. Did we get any upgrades from that disaster? Yes, we did. Let's go stash those, and we will go to the next system. Unbelievable. You talk about, if you don't have bad luck, you've got no luck at all. All right. So somebody asked me why I always keep the S-Class upgrades that you get from scrapping a ship, and that's so that I'm not constantly going to space stations and buying the shield and pulse engine and thruster upgrades. Okay, next system. Unbelievable. I swear, if I see another one of those ships, where's the stupid galactic core? It's over there. If I see another one of those ships, it's going to be an ugly day. It's going to be an ugly freaking day. I swear it is. There's a lot of pirate systems in Euclid, huh? This close to the galactic core. There are a ton of pirate systems. Hold on. Up, 3-star dissonant. This is a... Is that yellow or is that green? That's yellow. It's a yellow system. Let's go. 3-star Corvax. You know what? This is a Corvax system. Let's check out the Atlantid multi-tool while we're here. Let's take a look at it. And thank you guys for stopping by today and sticking with us. We're doing some No Man's Sky Monday today. If you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Hunting for the ugliest Sentinel ships. So far, we're 3-0. We're 3-0, man. 3-0. 3 ugly AF ships. They all look exactly the same. Yeah, William, exactly. At least with an S-Class shield, you're guaranteed 30%. Okay, upload. What do we got? Yeah, I only keep them because it prevents me, well, keeps me from having to continually buy them from space stations, which can get pretty annoying. And especially with the rate that I go through starships. Okay, Verdant, Starbulb, boiling monsoons. Great, it's a hot planet. That's gotta suck. Okay, let's go to the space station. Always check out the space station and see what they got. Yeah, we've actually found a couple of decent multi-tools simply by going to the space station. Randomly. Found a couple of experimentals. And, geez, the freighter captain parked right on the front doorstep of the space station. Good job, dude. He parked right there. You fly out of the hangar and the freaking space station is in your face. All right, what do we got? Yeah, William says handicap zone. I know, right? Dude parked like right there. He's like right at the freaking hangar bay. So what do we have for multi-tools? Interesting. B-class 2 connected supercharge slots. Very interesting. Nope. It's ugly. That's a whole lot of nope. Okay, that's exosuit dude. We want to see multi-tool guy. Remember, if they have an S-class neutron, we'll take it. Because the X and S classes are the same. Upgrades. Geology cannon. Pulse spitter. Blaze javelin. Nope. Oh, let's see. Positron. If he's got one. Yep, he got one. I'll take that.
Received.
Okay. I will take that. Okay, here we go. Buckle up, let's go says, is Pavel your pilot? I think he is because he's freaking drunk AF. That dude parked right on the front doorstep of the space station. You gotta love it. Okay, here we go. Let's go check out this new ship. I swear, if this ship is a rinse and repeat of what we just found, I'm rage quitting. We're done. We're done. I'll rage quit. I will rage quit. Let me open the window again. It gets really hot in here now. I'm talking really hot. There we go. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. As we bounce off the planet's atmosphere. And of course, it's another one of those hot planets. So Deborah says, how about if it's the same orange one again? Now, I can kind of deal with the orange one because that was an S-class, but this is getting ridiculous. Okay, looks like we got a haul. Oh my gosh. We're 4 for 4. No, it's not a hauler, it's a heavy. It is a heavy. Let's land. Yeah, it's a heavy. I think. Looks like there's a gravity storm going on. Okay, this is, yep, heavy fighter. Okay, so this is a heavy Sentinel fighter. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so what we have here is a heavy Sentinel fighter. It's got a jaw. It's got a jaw. It's got the Cylon Cyclops on it. The Cylon Cyclops. Medium wings, wingtip thrusters, and bladed wings. A set of bladed wings. It's not the ugliest thing I've seen. But it's not a hauler. It doesn't have the hauler extension. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter. It's definitely a heavy. It's not bad. Red and white. Looks like red with white accents. Unless that's orange. I can't tell. This is a really weird filter. Oh, pardon me for 1 sec. I'll be right back. Pardon me for 1 second. I will be right back.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Sorry about that. Just had to send my son off to tutoring class. Okay, so it looks red and white. Yep, it's red and white. It's red and white. Okay, so it's not the ugliest thing I've seen. Yeah, William, definitely not an X-Wing. The dorsal and ventral stabilizers do not articulate. I don't think they do anyway. Well, they've got hinges. They do have hinges, but meh. It's not bad. Not the ugliest thing I've seen. And it's an A-class. William Koza, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? And it's an A-class. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, exactly. Yeah, buckle up, let's go. Exactly. You bring your date to meet your parents. Well, it's not the ugliest thing I've seen. That's what happens whenever you take an ugly starship to a space station. That's what the travelers say. And William Koza, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Okay, this is an A class. Okay, so ladies and gents, if you want this style of starship, this one is worth documenting, not really worth a hunt in my opinion. It's not the worst thing I've seen. It's not that bad. It's a heavy Sentinel fighter with dorsal, ventral, rear stabilizers, medium wings, bladed wings, and wingtip thrusters. Plus, it has a jaw. It actually has a face. This one actually has a face. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, if you guys want this style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Okay, this is the Euclid Galaxy. Yeah, exactly. It's not the ugly. It's not even a person designation. That's when you know it's bad. Okay, it's an A class located at minus 2.92 and minus 96.30. Again, this is an A class heavy Sentinel fighter. Let's drop a save beacon, shall we? This is a 3-star Korvax system, by the way. That's not what I wanted to do. This one is not worth a hunt, but it's definitely worth cataloging. So let's do that. And we'll make this red. All right. Let's get this thing up to the space station and take a look at it. What kind of scrap do we have? Ooh, 10 glass. Yes, please. We have way too much glass. Let's put this in ship. I said glass, chat. I said glass. Settle down, chat. Okay, here we go. That's a lot of glass. Yeah, it's Groundhog Day all over again. Let's start putting the glass in the ship, I guess. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to spend an entire live stream breaking all those things open. I just know it. It's got an Infraknife and an X-Class upgrade. That's actually not too bad. I'm talking about the X-Class upgrade. So hold on a second. Infraknife, hold on. Catalog, technology, freighter, starship. X-Class is plus 6 damage, 15 plus 15 fire rate, plus 13 heat dissipation, dispersion, plus 6 damage. What was that one?
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
So wait a minute. What was this? Oh, hold on. We didn't claim the ship yet. Claim it. Thank you. It is almost max. It is. That's close. That's about as close as you can get. Holy cow, that's a pretty decent upgrade, man. I think we're going to yoink that one. And it's got a cyclotron ballista on it. And it's got a cyclotron ballista. Not bad. Okay. Supercharged slots are spread out on this. This is more than likely only going to be a 2+1 and 1. So, yeah, that's a thing. Let's compare and claim it. All right, let's get this thing up to the station and check it out. There is a save beacon in the area. This one is not worth a hunt, but it's worth cataloging. It's not a bad-looking ship. It's not bad. For what it is, it's not a bad-looking ship. Not bad at all. Yeah, William, we're definitely going to yoink this. We're definitely going to yoink that X-Class upgrade. Yes, we are. We're totally going to yoink that upgrade. For an Infraknife, yeah, that is pretty good. First of all, it's got max damage. Fire rate and heat dispersion, I think, are just one under, so this is better than an S-Class. That's better than an S-Class upgrade. Definitely worth it. Because if I look at my old ship, once we get there, I'll look at my own ship, and that upgrade is definitely better than what I got. Dark Master, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Dark Master says, hello, came to give some like and get my free toilet paper. Yeah, blame Amazon delivery services for the lack of free toilet paper. It's all their fault. It's all Amazon's fault. Because they switched to AI, so now it's all Amazon's fault. Okay, so again, if you guys want this style of Sentinel ship, it's not bad looking. Definitely not bad looking. I think the red and the white and the black look pretty good. I think it's solid. I think heavy and bladed wings would have been better. It does have a face, though. That's pretty good. Yeah, Morris says, can't get the free toilet paper because Mr. Faber stole it in our mansion. That dude's rusty butt cheeks are still sitting on my toilet, man. I am not happy about that one. Okay, so let's get those upgrades while we can. First, let's check this thing out. Options. Shift that to free. All right, let's see what we got for upgrades. Or not upgrades. Let's see what we have for stats on this one. Okay, purchased. That is not what I wanted to do. Get out of here. That is not what I wanted to do. Upgrade. Let's put the augments in first. Oh, yeah. They're all over the place. They're definitely all over the place. This one is not worth keeping, but at least you'll know where to find a ship with a good X-Class not neutron cannon, scatter blaster on it. Upgrade S-Class. Okay, so I bet this is, yep, it's garbage. Supercharged slots are all over the place. So this one is a scrapper. This one is definitely a scrapper. Let's yoink those upgrades. Give me that. We'll take that, thank you. And we'll yoink that too. And hold on. And we'll yoink this. It's got a cyclotron ballista on it. We'll yoink that one as well. That's actually a pretty decent combat weapon. Okay. Okay, salvage analysis. 43 mil. I'll take it. So Morris says, can't wait for part 2 of the DLC so we can murk Faber out. Yeah, Faber's getting his butt kicked. That dude is in quite a bit of trouble. Hold on a sec. Before we go, check this out. That's actually one of the coolest looking barrel nose fighters I've ever seen. Hold on a second. That's actually a pretty sweet looking barrel nose, man. For whatever reason, I think that the dorsal is probably a bit too much. The dorsal is a bit too much, but it kind of works. It kind of works with the wings on it. This is a barrel nose fighter with star jumper wings. No. Those aren't Star Jumper. Those are Vector wings. Yeah, those are Vector wings. Star Jumpers are the ones that are on the Radiant Pillar. Those are Vector wings. But that's a barrel nose cockpit triple thruster dorsal. Red and chrome. Very nice. Not bad. B class. Not bad. Yeah, that dorsal is a bit too big, I think. I think Hello Games should go back in and maybe make a smaller dorsal. But that thing is pretty big. That's what she said. Okay. Yeah, these wings are Star Jumper. These are the Star Jumper wings. The ones that are on the Radiant Pillar. Those are Star Jumper. Those are Vector. Okay. Where's my daily driver? Let's talk to this guy and sell him some stuff. Darkmaster says Speedo. A guppy? Where? Where? What the crap, dude? Okay, well, ladies and gents, here is the exotic ship for this star system. What do you want? How much you want for that ship? Oh, wow. It's a good-looking ship. I like it. But supercharged slots are all over the place. And the shields suck. That's unfortunate. Darkmet says I have lots of time because I'm not buying a next-gen console for one game. I hear you. I hear you. Not a lot of people are going to do that, and I'm telling you, there isn't a console out there that's worth 900 freaking bucks. Not one. Oh, okay, so if you guys want this ship, the glyphs for this guppy are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is a Royal Exotic Guppy. White and gold accents. The Guppy nose cone, double thruster. With side boosters. So if you want this style of Guppy Royal Exotic, come to this space station in the Euclid Galaxy. Not sure what wave this is. But there it is. We're not going to buy it. Supercharged slots are all over the place on it. But we do got to sell him some stuff, so hold on. Moses, how's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us, brother. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. Okay, so offer to trade. Sell. Compressed scrap. AI valve. Subatomic regulator. Anno cable. Okay, done. All right, we're finished here. Okay, now those are Star Jumper wings. What is it with the Star Jumper wings and the ginormous dorsal? Hold on a second. So Stuart Laker says, did you make a hauler with those parts you collected the other day? Not yet. Not yet. That's only because I was going to do a separate video on it. What I would like to do is go to different star systems, then build out the ship. Because depending on which starship system you visit, you'll change the supercharged slot configuration on that ship. So that's where it's important to actually take some time and visit multiple different star systems to see which star system will get you the best supercharged slot configuration on that hauler. So I just haven't had time to do it. So this is a Viper style fighter, single thruster with Star Jumper wings and that dorsal. I don't know what it is with that dorsal. That dorsal just kind of ruins it. Anyways, that's the thing. Let's get back on the hunt. Morris says I might never get to play GTA 6 because of prices of consoles and PCs. Financially, it makes no sense just to play one game. I agree. You know, fortunately, I'm in a position where I already have an Xbox Series X. I was going to buy a PlayStation 5 just as a backup. You know what I'm saying? But I decided not to because guess what? PlayStation 5 prices went up by 150 bucks, which is stupid for a 5-year-old console. That's never happened before. And of course, you've got these greedy console publishers, game publishers and developers out there, Sony, PlayStation, You know, they're opportunists. They've taken the opportunity for this this lack of supply in terms of PC and console components, and you know, problems with the supply chain, and this increased demand for components, and they're literally gouging the consumer even more. That's why there was a run, literally a run on PlayStation 5s prior to April 1st, or prior to April 2nd, that is. It's all corporate greed as far as I'm concerned, and it's just getting worse. Okay, so what do we got? Yeah, we're headed toward the galactic core, but hold it. Yeah, I just saw, that's dissonant. Just saw another outlaw dissonant. Where's it at? There we go. That is a red star? That's a red star system. Let's go to it. Okay. And again, Moses, good to see you. How are you, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, brother. How are you today? So Morris says, I'll keep playing my Xbox One S until I can't. My Xbox One S still works. It still works just fine. Obviously, I don't need it. I don't use it, I should say. I'm keeping it, of course, because I keep all of my hardware. But I don't need to play on it because I have an Xbox Series X. One of the reasons I decided not to buy a PlayStation 5, beyond the fact that Sony is greedy and they decided to increase prices, okay, that's an abandoned moon, no fauna, is that I don't want to pay for another console-based live service. Okay, this star system is a bust. There's no Sentinel ship here. We're leaving. Yeah, I don't want to have to pay for another console-based live service. That's a complete waste of money.
Inventory full.
So what was this? Pulse engine. So we got 20 pulse engine modules. Okay. All right, if we got 20 of those, we can sell those. We got to put those someplace else. Yeah, we got too much stuff. How many brains do we have, by the way? How many brains are in here? Okay, we're good. Let's go. If we need to refine some stuff, we will. Speaking of which, let's refine 10 of those. There we go. Yeah, this star system is a bust. We got to leave. Hey, Moses, good to see you, man. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. Good to see you as always. Okay, 1-star dissonant. That one's outlaw, but it's not dissonant. Those two systems are abandoned. Yeah, so far I haven't had a whole lot of luck. It's been pretty bad. 3 ugly ships. All of the same type, by the way. Okay, 2-star Gek. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Morris, that's $1,200 or more with GTA 6 and subscriptions. Even if, let's say, for example, Rockstar Games released GTA 6, the base version of GTA 6 and 6 Online is $70. So you spend, let's say you buy the PlayStation 5 digital. Let's say you buy the digital, okay? That's $650, I think, $650. Okay, 650 plus another 70. That's 720 bucks. Then you have, what is it, 180 bucks a year for their live service? No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it unless you already have PlayStation Plus. It's not worth it. You know, PlayStation Plus's live service is not the best either. Xbox arguably has a better live service. The problem is that it's just way too expensive. Now, that being said, I just recently renewed my Xbox Game Pass Essentials. Well, it used to be called Xbox Live. Now it's called Xbox Game Pass Essentials. Just recently renewed it. And what I did was I didn't buy it from Microsoft because they were a bunch of crooks. They were a bunch of crooks. I went to Amazon.jp, and because I live in Japan, I bought the Game Pass Essentials, game code, if you will, bundle from Amazon Web Services. So I bought it from them. And it was 6,500 yen for 12 months, which when converted to US dollars was like 43 bucks. So that's how much it cost me for an entire year of Xbox Game Pass Essentials. Yeah, I will never, ever pay full price for that trash. Never. We did upload, didn't we? I don't want to talk to you. Shut up. Let's make sure we uploaded. Yes, we did. Okay, let's go. Yeah, but I will never, ever pay full price for Xbox Game Pass. I don't even use Game Pass beyond its live service. That's it. Hey, Tomboy, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? Yeah, William, that's what I do. And you can actually do the same thing as if you're on the Xbox platform and you have to use their live service. Just buy your Xbox Game Pass code from Amazon. Because trust me, it's much cheaper over there. It's definitely much cheaper over there. Even if it's $60 a year for the game code for Game Pass Core, it's still not $360 for Game Pass Ultimate, because that's how much Game Pass Ultimate costs. It's 30 bucks a month for Game Pass Ultimate, which is stupid expensive. If all I'm using is their live service to access their online features, that's it. I don't need anything else. I could care less about their library of trash games, because Xbox is busy porting all of their first-party titles over to other platforms anyway. What's the point? So Morris says, I just use the Game Pass cards that I buy from the local 7-Eleven. I thought about that because they sell them here too. I can go to the local 7-Eleven here in Japan and buy the Game Pass card, but you can't get them cheaper than you can if you buy them from Amazon.jp, from Amazon Web Services. So I bought a full 12-month subscription of Game Pass Essentials for 43 bucks. And that was a hell of a deal. Let's talk to Multi-Tool Guy. Hey, you. Dude's got a pair of Beats by Dre headphones on. What is that all about? Okay, what do you got for me? Mining Beam, Bolt Caster, Geology Cannon. I guess we're good. Okay, give me them nanites. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay, we got a restore point. Let's go. Would you get in the ship, please? Thank you. He's standing around. What are you standing around for? Get in the ship. And thank you guys for joining us today. We're on the hunt for the ugliest Sentinel ships possible, and boy, have we found some ugly ships. We found some ugly ships today. One of them just happened to be an A-class with 3 connected supercharge slots. 3+1. A-class 3+1. But it was oogly. Yeah, Morris, I do recommend checking Amazon to buy your Game Pass game key code rather than just buying them from 7-Eleven because those things are expensive. They are expensive. Game Pass Ultimate costs $30 a month. That's $360 a year. Because I don't care about the library of games. I don't play that many games. And I don't care about the day one releases. I don't care about all that stuff. I just need access to their live service. So it makes sense for me financially to just go to Amazon.jp and buy the card or buy the key code. That's it. Okay, what do we got? Okay. This is not bad. It looks like we have... It's orange. It is definitely orange. Looks like we have a light Sentinel fighter. What do we got? Okay, orange with skirt wings. Meh. It's not bad. So what do we got here? It's C class. Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, it's a bat wing with vented skirt wings. The vented skirt wings actually work on this one. Not really a fan of the vented skirts, but they actually work. Okay, single thruster, light Sentinel fighter, bat wings with a vented skirt wing. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad. So Stuart Laker says, I'll have to check if it is the same for PlayStation Plus. Definitely give it a look, man. Definitely. Because those live services are not cheap. Anyways, we have a light Sentinel fighter with bat wings and vented skirt wings. Dorsal, ventral, TIE fighter style stabilizers. What you see is what you get. Not a bad looking ship, but it's orange. That is an orange ship right there. If you guys like the style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This one is not worth a hunt, in my opinion. It's worth documenting, but it's not worth a hunt. I will leave a save beacon, just in case somebody wants this ship. And we'll paint this one red. Okay, this I wish it was an S-Class. This C-Class is located at plus 3.96 and minus 152.77.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, lady, be quiet. Yeah, this one is definitely not worth a hunt. William, I agree. Not worth a hunt. Okay, what do we got for scrap? Okay, Pugnium, boo. Okay, let's get this thing up to the station and take a look at it. Brain, or excuse me, glass, brain, and Pugnium.
Technology prepared.
Okay, compare, claim. All right, let's get it up to the station and check it out. Hold on, before we go, always get your radiant shards. There's like one right there. Give me that. And the reason we hunt for radiant shards is because these things are worth money. Radiant shards are always worth money. The money grind never ends. Excuse me, Mr. Dinosaur thing. Get out of the way, please. Get that ginormous dino butt of yours out of my shot, please. Thank you. Ouch. Okay, that's living fragments. Always get your radiant shards. These things are worth money. Okay. I think we got one more. Yes, we do. Give me that. Yeah, a stack of 10 equals 500 nanites. So yes, please. Okay, so let's take this thing up to the station and see what we got. Red Man, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, man. How are you? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a nice, compact Sentinel fighter. A nice, light fighter. My only problem with this one is with the orange color. If it were all black, it would be okay. But it's not a bad-looking ship. All right, now hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor. Please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So far, the Sentinel ship hunt is as follows. 3 really ugly ships versus 2 meh, 2 roughly average ships, including this one. Including this one. So yeah, ship hunt's been going well, believe it or not, since we're hunting for ugly ships anyway. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80 and 3 triplets. And 3 they were triplets. The apples don't fall far from the tree. They're triplets. Unbelievable. I can't believe we found the same ship 3 different times in 3 different star systems. That is not funny. Yeah, I think this ship would look better if that were maybe blue or something. If it were blue or a different color, just a different color other than orange. In this case, the orange is beginning to bother me. Nothing really spectacular, so let's bust this. Let's see what we got for supercharge slots. It may have decent convergence on it, so let's take a look. Free. Okay, let's go. Let's check it out. Okay, we upgrade. And we want to upgrade this thing all the way to an S. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yep, this thing's all spread out. These are all spread out. Unless it could be a 2+1 and 1, but definitely not worth keeping. So let's go ahead and scrap this thing. There's no point in checking any further, so begin salvage. All right. Okay, daily driver, and let's sell some stuff. Actually, we need to go talk to the upgrade guy. Sell. Starship AI valves.
Units received.
Spool of nano cables. Is that it?
Received.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we'll hold on to that Corvax casing. Get rid of this. Put that in ship. I have no idea why I've got that many inverted mirrors in here. No idea. Okay, we got to sell a few of these upgrades. Let's talk to multi-tool guy. Okay, purchase and sell. Pulse engine, starship, hyperdrive. I've got 20 pulse engine upgrades in storage, so yeah, we'll sell those. Shield. Okay, shield and hyperdrive we'll keep. Once I have 20 of each of those, we'll sell them. Okay, next star system. Yeah, so far, meh, not too terribly bad. You know, we did find some ugly ships. We did find ugly ships. Okay, put those away. Okay, we got 20 hyperdrive, 20 pulse engine. We got 20 more hyperdrive. You got 20 more hyperdrive modules? What the crap, dude? And we've got 20 Starship Shield modules. Okay, perfect. So that is pretty much good to go. We'll take those memory fragments and let's move that there. Let's move the memory fragments down here, or here actually. There we go. All right, looking good. Next system. And hopefully everybody out there is doing well. So I think it's about that time in the live stream where we begin the food talk. So tonight we're having chicken stew. Yeah, it's going to be chicken stew. Basically, I mean, it's super easy to make. Basically, there is like pre-made chicken stock at like one of the local supermarkets that you buy. So, you know, and like they come in bags. Okay, so what we'll do is buy a couple of bags of this pre-made chicken broth, and we'll take a whole chicken, we'll put it in a pot and just boil it in its own chicken broth for an hour, in this pre-made chicken stock for an hour. And you got to put it on really low heat so that you don't scorch it, but we'll add vegetables and everything else. Wow, perfect. So I think that's what's for dinner tonight. That, and of course, because this is a Japanese culture, this is an Asian culture, the rice, of course, is the main part of the dish. So Johnny Wick says shawarma. Ooh, shawarma is good. I haven't had shawarma in years, man. I'm talking a long time. So William says smash burger with onion rings. Oh my God, that sounds good. Please tell me there's some cheese on that burger, man. Please tell me there's some cheese on that burger. That sounds really good. Hyperdrive has no fuel. The Emperor has no pants. The Emperor still has no pants. There we go. Give me that.
Technology recharge.
All right, that's better. And William says, of course, yes, sir. Smash burgers are, oh my God. I haven't had a good smash burger in years. Okay, let's keep making our way to the galactic core. And I think what we'll do is when we get to the galactic core, hold it. That's 2-star, 1-star, 1-star Viking. Once we get to the galactic core, what we'll do is set up a base at the planet closest to the galactic core, and then we'll back out and just hunt for ships in the local area. Okay, that is 2-star Viking, which is okay, but I'm looking for a 2-star. That's a 1-star Korvax. Meh. Although, that being said, some of the 1-star systems have pretty decent ships. They look okay. They're just not very high level. You know what? Let's go there. Let's check it out. This is a blue star system, by the way. Let's go there. So Morris says, I had a couple of chili cheese dogs. You know, if the chili cheese dogs are prepared properly, if they're prepared properly, they're good. I'm not really a fan of chili on hot dogs. That's just me. And I think that's just because I had some really bad ones. They weren't really that great. And when I say not really that great, first of all, the chili wasn't homemade. If it's homemade chili on, let's say, for example, something other than your typical store-bought hot dogs, if they're actual like sausages or something like that, it's okay. It's good. But if they're like the regular trash hot dogs that you get from like the grocery store with like canned chili, not very good. Not very good at all. So I think the ones I've had just haven't been that great. So, okay, Heimdall, Harsh Blue Globe, Rocky, Icy Moon, Stellar Corruption. Oh God, no planetary fauna. So this system is a bust. Yep, we're out of here. The star system is a complete and total bust. There are no Sentinel ships in the system. Yeah, for me, chili dogs have to be made the right way. We're talking homemade chili, none of this canned crap, and there should be some actual sausages at play here. Yeah, that was disappointing. Hold it. Okay, that's Korvax, but not dissonant. Outlaw, but not dissonant. So Morris says, I'll back up. Marco DeLo, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Happy Easter to you too, brother. Good to see you. Okay, it's 2-star Viking. All right, let's go to the 2-star Viking system. So Morris says, my cousin made his chili. She's a 5-star ship, so it's really good. Nice. And see, that's what I'm talking about. As long as if it's homemade chili, it's fine. The canned stuff is not that good. Not good at all. Canned chili is not good. Okay, what do we got? Supercritical, Forsaken, Worm-ridden, Volcanic, Blight. Oh, crap. Another one. Oh, okay. Okay. This one's good. We got 11 fauna. I was about to freak out. Okay, this is a 2-star Viking and sustainable. Okay. Let's go check it out. But yeah, I've never really been a fan of chili dogs. Now, don't get me wrong. I like chili. I do like chili. Chili is fine. But chili on hot dogs, not really. Where's my daily driver? It's right there. It's like right in front of me. So William says it depends on the brand of chili. I will agree with that. I'll agree with that. Now, that being said, I usually, whenever I used to make chili at home, I would get the chili seasoning and just buy, first of all, the white chili seasoning and the white Great Northern beans for chili, because you can make chili with Great Northern beans too. It's a different kind of southern chili, so that's what I would use to make. In that case, it was okay. But yeah, some of the just regular canned chili that you buy, the processed stuff, it is not good at all. Not even close. Okay, what do we got? This is a 2-star Viking, so what do we got? It's a B class. C-Class. You guys remember back in the day when it used to be only one multi-tool at a space station? Do we have anything we need to sell? We're not selling. Nope, we don't. Okay, we're good. He says, Red Man. Red Man says, "Odd, you're killing me with suspense." Okay, what do we got? Let's do it. That's not what I wanted to do. It's okay. So William Free says, brisket chili is the freaking bomb. Brisket chili? Yes, sir. I will agree. With beef brisket? Yes. Another one of the detriments, of course, of living in Japan is we don't have that stuff here. And I hope you guys are all doing well. We're talking about food. Yes, sir. I am starving right now. All right, next. So Morris says, I don't really like the Denison's canned chili. It's cheap, but way too salty. Right. Exactly. That's kind of what a lot of the, not all canned chili, but that's what a lot of the processed, if you will, canned chili tastes like. They use way too much salt as a filler flavor, and it just kind of takes away from it. Now, that being said, I don't like spicy food. I don't like spicy, and let me be clear, I like spicy flavorful, that's perfectly fine. I don't like spicy hot. I don't like spicy hot food. Spicy flavorful is one thing. Spicy hot's a whole lot of no thank you. Yeah, spicy hot I can't get behind. That's why usually I'll make mild chili, something that the entire family can eat. But of course, my wife and son are hardcore. They love spicy hot food. I don't know what's wrong with those two. Those two are weird. They like spicy hot food. I said, what? You guys like that stuff? I can't get behind it. Okay, what do we got? Oh my gosh. Everything, okay, you know what? I'm just going to come right out and say it. Every ship, almost every ship we found today has either been orange or just the ugliest shade of black I've ever seen. So this is a Sentinel hauler. Sentinel hauler with the hauler extension. The stabilizers do not articulate. Basically, it's a hauler key fob. This thing is so ugly, it's oogly. This is an ugly ship. Okay, so here's ugly ship number 4. Yeah, exactly. There's the hauler, right? We found it. There's the hauler. So here's ugly ship number 4. Oh my gosh. We found it. So if anybody out there likes this ship, and if you like this ship, I will judge you. If you like this ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Oh my gosh, this thing is ugly. This is a B class located at plus 6.69, excuse me, plus 6.96, excuse me, minus 29.80. I don't know why you would want this ship, but just in case you do, there it is. Let's get that radiant shard. This is a really nice looking planet, by the way.
Toxic protection falling.
This is a nice looking planet. I like this planet. It's a toxic planet, but it looks nice. Yeah, before we go, let's get these radiant shards because these things are worth money. Radiant shards are always worth money. And there's a lot of them, too. Holy jeez, dude. Give me that. Moore says brisket is good. I like the barbecue. And let it cook all night. And take some apple juice or Coke and put it in a spray bottle. And every 45 minutes, I'll spray the top. Interesting. Interesting. And yeah, exactly. So it's a haul. Oh my gosh. Or it's a hauler. What the actual French toast is this? Oh, get out of here. I don't want to interact with you. I'm getting sodium. Get out of here. Get wrecked. Huh? No, thank you. Get lost. Get lost, buddy. Yeah, we'll grab that ship in just a second. We're taking care of these radiant shards because this is some really quick nanites. Said he wants a pet. He gets no pet. That animal is a gold digger. That animal is a straight up gold digger. No pets for him or her or it. Okay, let's get this thing and get out of here. What a disappointment, man. What a disappointment. Okay, you can keep the runaway mold. I've got plenty of that. We got plenty. Okay, glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Of course, it's a B class with 2 connected supercharged slots. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Claim ship. Let's get this bucket, literally this bucket, up to the space station and scrap it. No point in even checking the supercharged slots on this thing. It is oogly. But you know there's at least one person out there that likes this ship. There's at least one person that likes this starship. Guitar Guy 80 says 2x2 both diagonal. Yeah. Guaranteed to be a 2+2. God, that's an ugly ship. And of course it's orange. And it's orange. Wow. Yeah, William, there's always at least one. I guarantee you. Yeah, orange with black highlights. How despicable. All right, well, we're here. That is an ugly ship. Oh my gosh, that thing is ugly. Okay, anything we can salvage? Oh, before we do, since we're just kind of sitting here, let's grab 10 of those. Refine that. How many brains do we have, by the way? 6 and 10. Or 10 and 6, that is. Cool. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Oh, actually, no. We don't even need to do that. So let's go ahead and scrap this thing because we're not even going to bother checking. That ship's not even worth documenting. Okay, begin salvage. 29 mil? Yes, please. All right. Okay, we'll sell everything to this shuttle pilot right here. Hey, you, want to sell you some stuff. Okay, so offer to trade. Sell. Indium scrap.
Units received.
Yeah, we have 112 salvage glass. I got to do something with that. Starship AI valves.
Units received.
Subatomic regulators.
Units received.
Nano cables.
Units received.
All right. Let's get rid of the B-class upgrades. That Streamlabs is cheating. How is Streamlabs number 1? How? That's bro. Streamlabs. Go sit down, Streamlabs. Sit down. Just sit down. Okay. Purchase, and we want to sell that and that. Everything else we'll keep. All right. Hey, check that out. X-Wing shuttle. Say, compact X-Wing shuttle. Hold on a second. That's not bad for a shuttle. That's not bad for a shuttle. So it's an compact X-Wing shuttle, single thruster. Okay, that's not too bad. Not bad. I could get behind that. Just not today. Just not today. Over Mendoza says Rockstar servers are down. I can't log in. I wonder if that's across the board. I haven't logged into GTA Online today. Somebody out there should go to Rockstar support page and check the server status and see if the servers are actually up. And Over Mendoza, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Okay, let's go back. So Morris says, my favorite cheat meal. Would you go back to the freighter, please? Thank you. My favorite cheat meal is chili mac. I make a big pot of it, and I got lunch and dinner for 4 days. That's how I used to operate as a when I was a bachelor back in the day before I got married, so many decades ago. I would prepare. I can't speak. I would prepare a week's worth of food as cheaply as possible. Oh yeah, trust me, I remember that. Yeah, college dormitory food. Yeah, where you'd make a pot of spaghetti that would last 4 days. Yeah, I used to make a pot of spaghetti that would last for 4 days. Yes, I did that. I'd make a pot of curry that would last for 3 days. Oh yeah, I remember what that was like. Trust me, I know. I know what those days were like, man. Because I'm not cooking for just me, I got to cook for my family. I can't just do that anymore. What's that? Red beans and rice? Yeah, red beans and rice. Yes, please. Red beans and rice will put some weight on you. That's what you call good home cooking. Okay, we're heading toward the galactic core. Hold it. Okay, that was a 2-star Corvax. Okay, let's go check it out. Guitar Guy 80 says, as of a minute ago, the servers are up. I'm on Rockstar's site now. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen anything from Rockstar Games stating that their service would be intermittent. Now, they could be trying to fix the problem with the random server, not server crashes, but people getting randomly kicked. We got to remember that Grand Theft Auto Online uses peer-to-peer networks for matchmaking. So their servers are only facilitating matchmaking by linking you up with other players. The servers don't host matchmaking. So what that means is that if any other random person is having issues on their end, it could prevent other players from being a client in their session. Okay, fiery, nuclear. Okay, we got 2 dissonant signals. Let's go to the nuclear planet, I guess. Yep, let's go to this one. Hold on, did we upload that? I hope. If we can find our way out of here, geez. There we go. So don't reach out and try to walk out of your freighter. You'll get stuck. Okay, let's go check out the multi-tool at the space station. This is a 2-star Corvax. We can also check out the multi-tool at one of the monoliths. There we go. But yeah, Rockstar servers, just like the servers for No Man's Sky's multiplayer, are peer-to-peer. And again, their servers only facilitate matchmaking. Hey, Girl Cyan, what's up, stranger? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. How have you been? Thanks for stopping by. We're back on the ugly starship hunt, ugly Sentinel ship hunt. So far, it's been a doozy. It's been a doozy. We found some really oogly ships. I'm talking really oogly ships. But it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Okay. All right, let's close the window again because I don't want the neighbors to beat me up. Neighbors will get major butt hurt. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, controller's going cray-cray. Controller's going cray-cray. Yeah, I had to stand up for a second and close the window. Hold on a second. Is it me, or is this the most orange space station I've ever found? Everybody out there in chat, nobody tell Game Hub about this station. Don't anybody tell Game Hub about this station. He'll freak out. Don't tell the Game Hub about this space station. This is an orange AF station. It is orange. This space station is orange. Okay, nope. All right. Let's make a new restore point. Yeah, William says, there goes my vertigo. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had the controller in my hand while I stood up and was trying to turn off the fan. Restore point. Yeah, the space station has been tangoed. You're not kidding. Bro, this thing, that's an orange AF space station. Jonathan Studios, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. You've wandered into the Schneider trucking hub of the future. Is that what it is? This is an orange AF space station. Do not tell the Game Hub about this one. You can't get much more orange than this. That's an orange space station. This is also an orange star system. What the crap, dude? Look at this filter. Okay, let's go. So Morris says, I thought I accidentally rewind the stream back earlier I kept seeing the same ship. I know, right? We found 3 of the same Sentinel ships in 3 different systems. They're not exactly the same, but they look almost exactly the same. And they were all ugly. They were all ugly. Oh my God, this has been quite the adventure today, let me tell you. Quite the adventure. And hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us today and sticking with us. We're still on the ugly ship hunt. And yes, sir, we kept our promise today. We found some ugly ships. I'm talking ugly. Oof. Interesting. There's a minor settlement right there. Okay. It looks like we have a medium dragonfly. So what do we got? Turn the lights on, please. Thank you, so we can see. Yep. Medium dragonfly, skinny wings, bat wings. Medium dragonfly, skinny wings, bat wings. Okay, we'll catalog it, but we're not even going to stop. We won't stop for this one. Okay, so this is a medium dragonfly, skinny wings, bat wings, ventral stabilizer without thrusters. Yeah, ventral stabilizer without thrusters. This one is not worth a hunt, in my opinion. Not worth a hunt. But if you like this style of Sentinel ship, the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Yeah, exactly. It's got skis instead of tank feet. Not really a fan of that style of ventral stabilizer. So, yeah, we'll leave it. Reload. Yeah, we'll leave it. Definitely not worth a hunt. Not even worth it. Yeah, Girl Cyan. That was a yellow AF ship. Which I don't really mind. I don't mind the yellow color, but that's just... yeah, not even close to being acceptable. Okay. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this was a 2-star Korvax system anyway, so let's go back to the freighter. Alright, next system. Yeah, that was a disappointment. Yeah, we're like right at the galactic core. We're like right there. Hold it. That was 3-star Korvax. It is. I can't tell. Hold on. That looks like a blue star system, but I can't tell. We'll find out. That only matters in such that anybody who's looking for the ships that we find today, if it's a blue star system, you have to make sure you have an emerald drive in your starship, which I think by now most players should have. Because you can unlock it at the space anomaly. All right, here we go. I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here. Go back to work, buddy. 2 planets? Oh, crap. Okay, overgrown. All right, market. 11 fauna. Boiling superstorms. Nice. Sounds like a fun place to visit. And this one is high energy. Okay, so that's a radioactive rock. All right, nice. Okay, let's go. You know how we do it. Go to the space station. This is a 3-star system, so we may have a good chance at finding an S-class multi-tool. So Morris says, it's a miracle. I'm awake. It's 2:25 a.m. and I'm tired. Just busy watching the stream. William, I think you're right. I forget which, yeah, because they go in order. You need a cadmium. You need cadmium to go to a green star system. And you need emerald to go to a blue star system. You are correct. But of course, if you have a, the emerald drive, then you can go to all 3. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've actually done it. I can't remember. The good thing is that if you complete Interstellar Multitudes, excuse me, you get the Atlantid drive, which basically lets you go to any star system in the game. Yeah, I totally forgot. I can't remember. Yeah, you need indium to go to a red star system. Emerald to go to a green star system. Whatever. I can't... You know what? I can't remember. Hold on a second. Hold on. That's that. That's the Atlantid drive. What do we have here for hyperdrive stuff? Yeah, I can't remember. God, I can't. It's been a while. All right, let's go to the space station. Yeah, I don't remember. I legit don't remember. We can simply go to the space anomaly and find out, since that's where the blueprints are located. But of course, simply playing through the storage quest will get you the blueprints for each one of those types of drives. To include Interstellar Multitudes, which is where you'll get the plans, or you'll get the upgrade for the Atlantid drive. Okay, let's go check out the multi-tool. It's ugly. And it's a C-class. Boo. Where's all the good freaking multi-tools? Where's like the experimentals, the alien multi-tools? What's with all these ugly system multi-tools, man? Who do I need to complain to about that? There it is. S-class pistol. We just scored it. Here's an S-class pistol. S-class pistol. Okay, this is... the supercharged slots are spread out. This could be a 2+1 and 1. It could be a 3+1. But, yeah, there it is. Let's catalog this one. There we go. So, this is an S-Class pistol. If you guys like this, or if you want this S-Class pistol, the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is at the space station. So, there it is. S-Class pistol. Supercharged slots may or may not be spread out on it. But there you have it. Okay, cool. I knew we'd find an S-Class pistol at least. So William says cadmium for red, emerald for green, indium for blue. There it is. There it is. Yeah, it's been so long since I've actually done it, I can't remember. I don't remember. Okay, restore points. And hopefully everybody out there is doing well. On a different topic, I was kind of surprised to see that Jason Plays didn't stream. Didn't stream No Man's Sky last Friday, I think it was. Usually he live streams No Man's Sky on his Fridays. Usually. I can't remember whether or not he did something different on his Friday, or he just decided not to live stream, or he had something else going on. But usually he live streams No Man's Sky on Fridays. It's either a speed run or an abandoned run, or right now he's doing an outlaw. He's doing an outlaw run, which is actually pretty fun. But his rules are actually really strict. Right now he's looking for travelers to find glyphs. Or he's looking for traveler graves, I should say, on the planets. Because of the type of run he's doing, he can't go to space stations, or any normal space stations. So got to much show says, doctor visit, I believe. And good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. So was it a doctor visit? A ball, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we just figured that out. Cadmium for green, emerald for red. Huh? Emerald for red. No, it should be cadmium for red, emerald for green. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Okay, here we go. What is with these orange AF ships? And I know for a fact we just found this one. I know we found this one earlier. I know we found this one. I swear we found this exact ship earlier. I know we did. I know we're leaving. We're you know what? Not even worth it. We're leaving. I don't care. There is one thing I want to do since we're here. Let me reload. It's getting worse. It gets worse. Restore point. What we're going to do is check out the Atlantid multi-tool for the system. This is a 3-star system. So we might get lucky. We might actually get lucky. Okay, where are the charts? There we go. Alien artifacts. Artifacts. Monoliths. Yeah, 3 tries for a monolith. Hold on, let's re-roll that. Let's re-roll that. Re-roll that. Yeah, William, exactly. Got the purple, doesn't matter.
Inventory full.
That is fairly accurate. Let's try that again. Artifacts. You probably get them in order as well, so let's see here. Artifacts. And monolith. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, let's go check it out. Just want to take a look. Just want to take a look at the Atlantid multi-tool. There it is, monolith. See if it's anything good. This is a 3-star system, so there might be a decent multi-tool here. So, Morris says, this is the only stream I watch. I'm too tired or busy to worry about any other streams, but sometimes I'll check out Jackknife Finnegan. I absolutely love Jackknife Finnegan. He streams early. He streams, for my time at least, he streams way early, so I can never catch him during the day. Usually I'll have to watch his VODs after the fact. But I absolutely love Jackknife Finnegan, man. He's been an inspiration to me, believe it or not, in content creation. And I like Jackknife Finnegan because he's real. He keeps things real. He's got a no BS attitude. Absolutely love that dude, man. This planet's got the worst topology I have ever seen. What's funny is that I'm always awake late anyway. I usually don't get to bed till 3 a.m. and that's because I'm awake doing some YouTube stuff, you know, cutting videos or something. This planet's got the worst topology I've ever seen. The worst. Absolute worst topology ever. Let's grab these before we go, because why not? Yeah, I am perpetually awake late at night. Perpetually. Okay, that one's too far away. That's fine. Okay, let's interact with the thing. Oh, would you interact with the dissonant interface, please? Thank you. Thank you. God, just standing there. Yeah, what we're doing is checking out the Atlantid multi-tool just in case. Okay, runic technology. It's a B class. Meh, nothing really worth. Nothing really worth it. Okay. Just curious. Excuse me, animals. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. We'll leave it. Was hoping for something a little better than a B class, but it's all right. Okay, so I think we have, if I can find my freighter, there it is. I think we have time for one more ship. Now, there is a specific type of Sentinel ship that I'm hunting for, and I would like to find it on my own. Yeah, I'd like to find it on my own without having to watch a video or, go to someone else's star system. I'm looking for Sentinel ship like this one, with dorsal pincer stabilizers, and tank tread landing gear. And of course, it has to have at least medium wings and bladed wings on it with wingtip thrusters. That's kind of what I'm looking for. There were quite a few starships at the Ship Hub's game meet. Starship meet. Not this past Sunday, or today I should say, but a week ago, almost a week ago now. There were some really nice ships. I'm talking some really nice ships that fit that description. They had the pincers and tank tread landing gear, so I'd like to try to find those if possible. And not the ones they found. I'd like to try to find ones on my own. Yeah, William, definitely not worth it. It just takes up a space in your multi-tool cabinet, and scrapping it for B-class components, not really worth it either. Although we could do a live stream where all we do is just wander around a single Korvax planet and check out all the multi-tools. That would make a nice live stream, I think. That and finding all of the necessary parts to create an S-class staff with 4 connected supercharge slots. Because all of that is, that's not only system specific, but it depends on which camp you find. Because it's not only the camp, but it's the actual, it's the autophage, the hidden autophage location too. That can dictate the parts you get and the actual style and supercharge slot configuration of staff you create. So William says, not sure of how many style of ship of that ship I have. I have 3. None of them, however, have tank tread landing gear. None of them have the tank treads. So I'm looking to find one with the pincers and tank tread landing gear. All right, let's go. Hold it. Yeah, just saw an outlaw dissonant system. Where are you? That's a 3-star. That one's actually on the path. I just saw an outlaw dissonant. I swear, I just saw an outlaw dissonant system. I know you're out there. Hold on. I swear I just saw it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Go back, go back. I swear, I know I just saw it. It was an outlaw dissonant system. There it is, right there. And you guys are probably wondering what's so important about an outlaw dissonant system. Outlaw dissonant systems give you a 5% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship. That's why they're important. A 1-star system has a 0% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship. 2-star has a 1%. 3-star have a 2%. Give you a 2%. 3-star give you a 2%. And outlaw dissonant systems give you a 5% chance. So you have a higher chance of finding an S-class ship in an outlaw dissonant star system. That's why we're looking for them. Morris says, my schedule is I stream on Meet Me when I wake up about 7 a.m. to 11. Then I work part-time at a music store from 11 till about 3 p.m. Nice. I've never heard of Meet Me. What is that? I'm assuming that that's a social media site like YouTube. Are you serious? One fauna, great. Okay, this moon is actually called Aussies, or Aussie. It's an Aussie moon. Okay, nice. A petrified moon, no dissonance. Oh my God, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. This star system is a bust. It's a bust. There's no dissonant system or dissonant starship in this system. That absolutely sucks. Okay. Okay, now there was a 3-star Viking along the path. I don't think we'll ever find it again, though. I don't think we'll ever find it. Yeah, that is a total bummer, man. That's a bummer. Okay, gas giant. Nice. Yeah, those are all 2-star. Yeah, I know. I swear I just saw it. 1-star. Uh, 2-star Gek. That was Outlaw, but it wasn't Dissonant. Now, I think I've asked this question before, but is it me or are there more abandoned systems in No Man's Sky now since Worlds Part 2 than ever before? Or is that just me? Outlaw. Yeah, we're trying to find a decent dissonant system. The problem with going to like a 1-star system is that there's a pretty decent chance that there won't be anything going on there. Let's go to this 2-star Corvax. So William says, since Part 2 came out, yes, I've noticed that. Yeah, that's what I thought. There are significantly more abandoned star systems since Worlds Part 2 released. I'm talking a lot. And that's, kind of what leads me to believe that Hello Games might be planning something for those abandoned star systems. I would love to see that in the new update. I would absolutely love to see that in the new update. The ability to take over and just rebuild abandoned star systems. That would be the coolest thing ever, man. Hopefully that's something that they'd... Oh, God. Shattered Planet. 1 fauna. Okay, Paradise. High temperature. Forsaken. Yep, this system's a bust. I swear, they're killing me. They're killing me. Absolutely killing me. So Guitar Guy 80 says, someone mentioned to me they noticed more mountainous planets, so Hello Games may have altered the code. Yeah, I think they did that with Worlds Part 1. I think they did that with Worlds Part 1. Moore says, it's a social media site, but you can't make videos, you can only stream. Meet me, I can play music when streaming because I don't have to worry about copyright over there. Okay. Interesting. All right. So they sound like Kick. They sound like Kick. Kick is the same type of social media site, but Kick is also a streaming only site, just like Twitch. Okay, so that okay. Yeah, that star system was unfortunate. All right, where's the galactic core? It's that way. One star. There we go. 2-star, or excuse me, outlaw dissonant Corvax. Let's go to it. Let's hope that there's some fauna on the freaking planet, please. Thank you. Fauna on the planet, please. Yeah, and the next evolution for my YouTube channel is to multi-stream. Twitch and YouTube. We'll try Twitch. If Twitch sucks, then I'll try a multi-stream between Twitch and Kick. Because Kick has got better ad revenue sharing anyway. Of course, if you ever get partnered on Kick. Okay, Desert Planet, thank you. Finally. All right. Rainy, barren, endless morass. Sounds like fun. We did upload that, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go check this out. There we go. And this will be the final ship for today. I have to go take care of some IRL stuff. As of right now, I am planning on streaming again tomorrow. We'll do some more No Man's Sky ugly ship finds tomorrow. Because boy, I'll tell you, the ships were ugly today. They were ugly. They were orange. They were orange and they were ugly AF today. They were ugly. Oh my God, they were ugly today. Even the ones that weren't orange were ugly. You ask, you get what you pay for. Okay, what do we got for the multi-tool? Ooh, C-class. Let's see what kind of upgrades this dude's got over here. Yeah, William. Oh, yeah, we found some lookers today. Yes, sir. Got the Munchy Show says, I might be back then. I'm stuck at home for the next week. Okay. Well, I appreciate it if you come by. Okay, hazard protection, movement, scanner, photon cannon, geology cannon, launch thruster, shield, bolt caster, mining. He's got a positron module. I guess we can grab that. Okay. Okay, last one. Here we go. Get in the ship, please. Thank you. So Morris says, I tried to stream on Twitch, but I get no views. I had one person join. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't not moved to Twitch. I would never switch from YouTube to Twitch because the majority of my audience for streaming is over here. That goes for both No Man's Sky and especially for Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. So I would never simply move over to Twitch. What I would be open to doing is multi-streaming. Simultaneous multi-streaming. But as I understand it, Twitch ad revenue sharing is not that great. But it depends. If I'm able to build a following over on Twitch as well, then I'll simply simultaneous multi-stream between Twitch and YouTube. But the majority of my audience is on YouTube. I have no audience on Twitch at all. Okay, what do we got? Another orange. Oh my God. You guys know what I'm about to say, right? You know what I'm about to say. You guys know what I'm about to say. You know it. You know what I'm about to say. I'm about to flip my stuff here. I'm about to flip my stuff here. Nope. We're not going out like that. I'm about to rage quit. Reload. What the actual French toast was that? You guys know what I'm about to say. Get me out of here. Go back to the ship. Get me out of here. The curse of the ugly ship. I'll tell you what, the reverse psychology hasn't worked at all today. Has not worked at all today. Oh my gosh. All right. With that being said, I got to go take care of some IRL stuff. I'm going to call it here. What a disappointing end. We started off strong. We found a nice S-Class light fighter and ended up with a diaper hauler. An upside-down inverted diaper hauler. I swear, somebody at Hello Games must be watching my stream. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was a fun live stream. We'll be back tomorrow. As of right now, I'm planning on streaming again tomorrow some more No Man's Sky shenanigans. So hopefully you guys will be here for that. If you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Again, as of right now, I'm planning on returning tomorrow for some more No Man's Sky stuff. So with that being said, thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, make sure you're subscribed to the other members of the Odd Fam, Guitar Guy 80 and Buckle Up Let's Go. Make sure you're subscribed to those guys. And with all that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everyone, please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everybody, stay safe. God bless each and every one of you. Please hit the like button for me on the way out, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. Have a good day, and happy Easter to you.